Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am Angel and I'm here with another video. So today I'm going to talk about something which is very close to my heart. That is my subject, psychology. So for all those who are interested in pursuing psychology as their career or are just keen to know more about this particular field, watch this video till the end. I hope you are in for a treat. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So I believe there are certain skills that a psychology enthusiast and a person who's looking forward to pursue psychology as their career should inculcate. So in BA, I enhanced the skills and I learned about the skills. And of course, this is very different than the ethics and the skill training that you get in your bachelor's, master's, and your PG diploma and wherever you go. These are just basic skills that I'm gonna be talking about that you should know about and inculcate in your life, even if you are a psychology student or otherwise, because these skills are life skills and it only enhances you and your personality. So the first skill is determination. So whatever field you come from, determination is very necessary. Even if you are going for BCom engineering, you need to be determined about your field and your subject, and so does that determination is very necessary in psychology, especially when you're going to do experiments, when you're going to read that theory, you're going to do your research. Determination is very important. It is very difficult to be determined at points where you are overloaded with work and it can be overwhelming, but to know that this is what I want, this is what I want to do, and this is important for my career, that feeling, that determination, that strong will is very necessary, so that you don't fall back and you push yourself hard to achieve your goals. The second skill is empathy or kindness. Obviously, you cannot practice empathy directly. Some people, like, I believe that empathy, kindness are taught to you. It comes with your morality, your values, which have been taught to you by your very beginning. So, some people are very empathetic, some are very sympathetic. So, it differs from person to person on how empathetic, how sympathetic, or how kind you are. But if you are pursuing psychology, you need the skills as a base. So you need to practice it. Maybe try going to NGOs, try volunteering. It'll teach you how to be more kind, how to be more sympathetic, and hence how to be more empathetic. And do volunteer work by yourself if you don't want to go to an NGO. Be kind to everyone that's around you, and kindness is not about just the actions but also the words. So as a psychologist, it's very important to have the right choice of words, because poor choice of words can lead to a lot of trouble. So make sure that you are practicing this from the very beginnings, that you're very kind with other people, even with the words, and doesn't matter the actions. Obviously it matters, but start with the words. The third point and the most important skill is you should not have prejudices. I have seen so many kids who want to pursue psychology but have so many prejudices. Obviously, this is another factor which depends on your culture and depends on how you have been born and brought up, what morals and what values you have been inculcated. But when you are going to pursue psychology, I think from your BA itself, you have to start keeping your prejudices away from your path, because that is gonna be a big hindrance, because you cannot judge people on places or backgrounds they come from, or even their color, race, gender, anything. So my dear ones, if you have prejudices and you want to pursue psychology, you have to work on them and you have to keep them aside and have an open mind in order to look at the world more better. The fourth skill is the observatory skills or the observation skills. This is gonna be taught to you in school itself if you're gonna pursue psychology or humanities. And this skill is very important, and it is also called as the key element or the key skill of psychology. So what observation or observatory skills are: when you even are in your surroundings and when you are leading your normal day-to-day life, you should be observant of everything that's around you, the surroundings, the environment, the people, yourself, everything. So even if this was I had this conversation with a random person in a restaurant, and that person used to read a lot of psychological books, and they had this reference of the body language book. I forgot the name of the author, but they taught me that even on roads you should observe people, their body languages, and they can tell you a lot about a person. So when you start observing, you start observing their body languages, their behaviors, their actions, and you get to know a lot about a person. So observation is key to knowing someone. And to all those people who think that we read minds, no, we observe behavior. That is what a psychologist or a person who's pursuing psychology does. We observe people, observe their behavior, and not read minds. So busting the myth here. The fifth skill that you will need is interpersonal behavior and listening. I've mixed them both together because they go hand in hand. So, for those who don't know what interpersonal behavior is, you can Google more about it, and I'm going to give information about it. So, interpersonal behavior was introduced by J.P. Gardner, who is a psychologist and who introduced a multiple intelligence ka theory. And yes, interpersonal behavior is understanding the surroundings, the people, their feelings, and their emotions better. And listening, because when you start understanding other people, you start listening to them, you start helping them out, that's when you get enhanced. So you need to get to know more people. As a psychologist, if there's a friend of yours who's going through something and wants to talk to you about it, uh, let them talk, listen to them, don't advise. A lot of people think that they are very good with advices and they can become psychologists. No. Yes, that is a skill that is very good and that can help you become a psychologist, that you need to give advices, but that's not everything. You should not be someone, if someone's sharing something and you constantly give them advices, that's very wrong. So there's a correct way. You should listen first, listen to everything that a person has to say, and then give the correct and right advice. So that skill will be taught to you in your bachelor's, master's, and everywhere, but you can start right by the beginning. So you are prepared, you're getting prepared through the way. The sixth skill is very personal, and it's not just about psychology, but it's more about a person and their personal life. So the sixth skill is how to analyze every person and how to make friends better. So there are a lot of people out there who don't know themselves. They don't know if they are speaking correctly, or if their tone is right, or if they have a poor choice of words. As a psychology student, when I just listed these skills, if you start polishing them and if you start working on them, you will know yourself and you won't make these mistakes. But your friend might. They won't know that their behavior was toxic, or the words ka choice was poor. So when they start doing this, you can tell them that you did this thing wrong, like you weren't right there, you should have used this word instead of this. So when you start helping them together, you enhance your friendship and you enhance your bond. So that in that way you teach and make them a person who's good for the society as well. So that is how a person who's pursuing psychology should be. They should know themselves and they should make themselves better for the society and others who are in their circle first, and then go ahead to the world and help all those in problems and make their lives better. So it starts with you, from you, and then you can go ahead and then sky's the limit. But as a psychologist or as a psychology student, first you should learn these skills that are very important, so that you are able to understand everything in your surrounding. You are able to know people better. That is what we are here at the end of the day for, to understand people and to understand human relations better, not to judge but to understand and to lean a shoulder. And I hope this video was helpful. I'm sorry if I have offended anyone, which I don't think I might have, but anyways, or even if I have made mistakes in pronunciations or in words or in saying anything, forgive me for that. And I hope this video was helpful in terms of how one can enhance themselves. And it was heartwarming to make this video, and this was the first time that I've legit prepared notes for something, which I've never done. So a lot of hard work has gone into this video. So I hope you like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for always being there. Thank you for all the love. Just keep them coming, and we'll see you with another video on the way. Thank you. Bye bye.